there, CC Mamas. I am going to show you how we are tabbing our curriculum at home, and maybe you can do this too. Maybe it will inspire you. So we are going to start with the teacher's manual with the Lost Tools of Writing, and what I have used is these nice little sticky tabs here. I bought a whole bunch, so your children can use them if they bring their curriculum over for the child orientation, and they can tab their curriculum with me. I've color-coded this as well. So the blue is for the mamas, and it's an introduction. The introduction is in blue, and then we have Appendix D, some more mama stuff. Now yellow, I've used everything yellow is essay. So my first yellow tab is the lesson guide, and you can walk through this every lesson, Essay 1, Essay 2, Essay 3, Essay 4, and then when you're done with that, you can go to the next, this is on page 25, right? 24, 25 is where I have that tabbed. And then my next essay tab is going to be Appendix A, How to Edit, and that is on page 268. So again, it's really simple. Essay 1, Essay 2, Essay 3. So then we want to go to our next yellow essay tab. And this gives you an essay template. See, with your outlines. And that is on page 288. Now we have our last yellow essay tab. And this is Appendix 1, Sample Essays. And you'll find that on page 336, and it gives you a walkthrough of each essay, an example of how to write it. So it breaks it down really nice for you. And hopefully tabbing it that way will make it easier to find. Now we have a red tab, and that is how to grade your child or assess them. On the side, that's Appendix B. And what else do we have? We have an orange tab, and that is the glossary for you. And I have one more tab, and I tabbed it green, and I just wrote lesson on it, and that is going to go Essay 1. And then I'll just keep moving this tab on the top back to every week. Essay 1, Essay 2, Essay 3, Essay 4. So this is how I have done the parent-teacher guide for Lost Tools. The children's guide is a lot easier. The same thing, I've put their lesson, Chloe's lesson is going to be up here. We'll move it back, lesson 1, 2, 3, as we go. And then in the back, we haven't tabbed it yet, but you see in here it has self-edit checklists, Appendix A. Appendix B is sample essays. It's wonderful. That was very helpful, and I had to turn in mine. Appendix C is the glossary. And then lastly, lesson summaries, Appendix D. So theirs is a lot easier to tab. The other thing that they're going to need for their Lost Tools of Writing for it to be complete is some kind of a notebook to put their completed papers in. So this should be it. This should be the Lost Tools of Writing. You've got your notebook, your student guide, and your teacher guide. You want to pause me? And we are back. It's time to talk cartography, these nice books. So the way I've tabbed the cartography book is, and I'm going to go through it with you, is I went and every time we would have a continent like this, I would tab it. So we have the North America, page 22, South America, page 48, Europe. Maybe I won't go through and just say all of the, I won't go through and tell you each page number because it's pretty easy to find. But you see each continent has got a page like this. So that's how I tabbed it. So it's easy to go through. And then in the back, On page 183, we have an index right here. And then after that, we have, it's hard to flip through. Page 193, you have locations. And then there's one more, you know, I like my tabs at the top. This is important, and it is your world. So here we have our world map to scale. So your child needs a cartography book. This is how I labeled mine, tabbed mine. I went ahead on Amazon and I bought this paper. I think it's going to work really well. If you want a close up, you see how we have the, whatever they are, an inch size lines, and then you have the smaller lines. So I think that's going to work really well for our Friday, for when we do it at the end of the week. So yes, this is our grid bond paper, okay, that Chloe's going to use once a week on Fridays. We'll probably use regular grid paper during the week, so we've got something to show, but I thought this was really nice. It's a nice size. The grids are a nice size.
It's upside down.
It's dry erase. So we're going to use this too, and I'll probably bring it in to seminar to use with the kids as well. And then lastly, I found these wonderful index cards, and I bought out Family Dollar. Not Family Dollar. The Dollar Tree. I saw them and went crazy. So I'm going to give each of your kids 2 of them. If you feel like you need more than that, that's where I got them. There's 60 note cards in each. I like this because you've got your note cards, and then you have your dividers that you can just pop out and then put in between. So I really like these. And I'm going to use these for Latin and our geography. And maybe even biology when we get there. So, to cartography.